Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Rants About Tech Live, number 219. For this Friday, TGIF, everybody, TGIF. For this Friday, December 5th, I'm your host, Rod, here in cloudy, cold Philadelphia. You got 26 degrees here. We got 29 degrees, and I think she ain't in Minnesota. It's just getting colder and colder, everybody. Winter's here. I haven't gotten any snow yet, so thank goodness for that. Yeah, I'm here in cloudy Philadelphia, cold Philadelphia, where I'm with a bunch of my good friends here in the chat. I appreciate you guys for being here. This is the show where we talk about today's tech news, today's eInk news, and random stuff like that. If you like that kind of stuff, consider joining us Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Did I win something? You did win. You want to congratulate. You want an applause. You want an applause, Mr. Mike. You won. Listen, you guys, we're almost to 4,000 subs. I see that Ed is almost at 4,000 subs as well. Congratulations to him. I think he should make that before the end of the year. And we should make that before the end of the year too. Listen, we should make that before the end of the live show. If you are watching the live right now, you have an opportunity to be lucky subscriber number 4,000. What do you win for? I wasn't prepared for 4,000. I was prepared for 5,000. I know what I'm doing for that. I wasn't prepared for 4,000, so it's a good time though. It's a good time. If you want to be lucky number 4,000, you hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. You do it. We're two subs away from 4,000. We can get 2 subs on this live. I'm gonna pound that subs hard today. If you listen, I'm promoting hard today. If I've never promoted before, I'm promoting today. I'm hardcore promoting, so don't think I'm weird. I'm just trying to get 4,000 subs today on the live. That would be awesome. All right. I can't sub twice. I wish people could. But new channels coming out soon before the end of the year or for the new year. So you can sub twice, just different channels. What else we got here? Beginning of the show, holidays, like we always do here. Today is the day of the ninja. I like ninjas. I don't know why. I like ninjas. I don't like being called a ninja on the internet, though. I don't like being called a ninja on the internet for various reasons, for obvious reasons. But I like ninjas overall. National Bartenders Day. Listen, I might go have a drink today. It's Friday. I'm definitely going to have a drink today. I'm going to look at my bartender in the face and be like, Happy Bartenders Day, buddy. Happy Bartenders Day. Here's a quarter tip. Don't spend it all in one place. National Rappel Day. I didn't know what that was, so I had to look it up. Rappel Day marks the end of Prohibition in 1933. If you guys don't know what Prohibition was, you're not from the United States, so you don't know the troubles that went down. Actually, I don't know if it was troubles. Some of the richest people in the world right now got rich during Prohibition, so I don't know how hard it was. But that was a time in American history where you couldn't sell alcohol. Alcohol consumption was illegal. It didn't mean it didn't happen. Probably happened more during Prohibition than it ever did in history and presently. So, whatever. Let's go ahead and get to some rando news. Actually, let's hit the chat before we go into the rando. I use my secondary account to subscribe. Bang. Mr. Mike, you're awesome. I'm actually 9 of your current viewers. I'm going to beat you to that, Mike. Rob, did Rob come up? I didn't see. Oh, Rob, how's it going? Happy Friday, Rob. We got Aaron popped in too. I didn't see Rob or Aaron pop in. Sneaky. You guys are ninjas. You're not internet ninjas. I'm sorry. You're just regular run-of-the-mill ninjas who are stealthy. Okay, that's what I mean. Don't take it the wrong way. I wish I had a camera right here. I'd look at it and be like, okay. All right. Anyway, so what do we got here? But slavery was legal. That's the hemp was illegal. Hemp. Not even the Mary J. The hemp was like, come on. This is the United States we live in. God bless America. It's the greatest country in the world. We're not perfect, but we try. We strive to be perfect. We're making changes slowly, but we are. All right, what do we got here for randos? Kids channel being hacked. Listen, just I wish I could get bigger. Can I just get closer? You guys who hacked, am I right in assuming Kit's channel got hacked? Listen, you guys are disgusting. Okay, you guys are disgusting. Like, what's the point? What's dude out here working hard, building his channel, tons of time. Like, come on, man. You guys gotta stop, man. You guys gotta stop. This is ridiculous. Go hack Mr. Beast, bro. You know what I mean? You ain't go hack Mr. Beast. Stop wasting. What are you doing? Wasting our time on eInk YouTube. Chill out, bro. Chill out. I would listen. My brother's hack. Well, he's not a hacker. I don't want to incriminate him. He used to be in his former life. I know the troubles, but man, that's just despicable. So my heart goes out to Kit. I hope he gets it straightened out. I hope his content is all right. Most importantly, but yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible. So if that happened, like I said, my heart goes out to Kit. I hope it gets rectified and situated. But that's terrible. You guys are disgusting out there, hacking people's YouTube channel that they work super hard for, put long hours into. A lot of time, money, and energy. That just sucks. But moving on. Women swim. Did you guys see the picture floating around with the woman swimming in the swimming pool with her phone scrolling? I'm like, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Now, there's only one thing I see wrong with that is that they don't allow you to take cameras in public swimming pools, right? And every phone has a camera, so that inherently imposes some kind of risk or security problem for people in the area. But barring that, and I don't think that's the part of the story that people were upset about. I'm like, that's the world we live in. You do everything on your phone. People are on the crapper on their phone. By the way, I read a report the other day that if you use your phone on the crapper, your digestive system doesn't work as well as it could. Okay, I'm just saying it like that. Okay, things could be moving smoother. Okay, if you're not using your phone on the crapper. I don't know. I don't have all the details on that story. I kind of saw it in passing and then read a little bit deeper into it. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I'll come back. I never went back, but interesting stuff. Anyway, people do everything on their phones now. So seeing someone in a pool with their phone wasn't a shocker to me. People are all, why are you using your phone? And she threw a waterproof case on that thing and went swimming, which is how it should be. I don't see why people have a problem with that. Very crazy, very crazy. All right, so what else we got here? Oh, where are we at? What else we got here? Fewer people playing Call of Duty this year. This is just rando stuff before we get into the tech news, you guys. If you guys don't know how to do it, the format is we get into rando stuff, holidays, rando, tech news, eInk news, more rando stuff splattered in between, conversations. The chat interrupts me. We have to stop to talk about random stuff because the chat wants to talk about it. That's how we do it here. I'm sorry. But listen, we need 2 subs to 4,000 subs. If I can get 2 subs on the live stream today, that would be great. If you're not subbed already, consider subbing to help a guy out. I need 2 subs to get to 4,000. You could be lucky number 4,000. You could be that person. You could be that person. That is weird science, Rod. You have to find that article on the Lou. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I'm going to find that. That is weird science. I don't know where it came from. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. They were giving out awards for this is why it caught my eye. They were giving out awards for what's the award you get in chemistry when you get a special award and it's not a Pulitzer, it's a they give them out in chemistry and science and philosophy, the sciences. They give these awards out. They're like prestigious awards. I forgot what it's called now. I can't think of why it escapes me. CJ, how's it going? Thanks for joining. BM, good morning, sir. I don't know what happened, but yeah. That was a word they used for that award. Anyway, I saw that word being used and I thought, oh, they're giving out new science awards. Let me see who won and for what, blah, blah, blah. And then I realized, oh, this is a mockery of that science award to people who were doing research on weird and unusual topics. Like one of the topics was on the crapper with the cell phone. Another topic was how cows painted with stripes were bitten less by mosquitoes. Weird science like that. So it was like these really obscure topics that people were just curious about and decided to get research money for and did the research on it. And that was one of the things. It was like one of those weird science topics. And I forgot what they call it. Anybody? No, their Nobel Prize? Is it the Nobel Prize? It might be the Nobel Prize. I could be wrong about that. The Ig Nobel Prize. The Rock got it. Okay, so the Ig Nobel Prize. There we go. So I was reading something and I saw Nobel, right? But then they were joking on it. Then they later said the Ig Nobel, and it was all about these weird research projects that people were getting funding for. That was one of them, and I saw it there. Cool stuff. Okay, Mike, you aren't allowed to phone in on the bathroom. Stop it, no doubt. Listen, I'm at 4K. What? Hold on, wait. Did I hit 4K? Let's see. Let's see if we hit 4K. Somebody in the chat said we hit 4K. What? Woo! What? Hold on, let's do the chair spin. What? Hold on. Let me go get my cat. I'll be right back. Philly. Oh, she ran. All right, my cat got scared because I was so excited. All right. My cat got scared because I was so excited it didn't want to come anywhere near me. He was like, no, I don't want any parts of this excitement, bro. Whatever you're trying to do right now, I want no parts of it. All right, let's get the applause going. We got to turn the volume up. Get the applause going. Let's get the air horns going. Listen, I'm excited, you guys. 4,000 subs. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? I was going to get my cat, but he didn't. I mean, she didn't want no parts of it. She didn't want any parts of the celebration. I was going to do all kinds of celebrating, but she was like, no, bro. No, I don't want any parts of that. Okay, all right. Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing here, guys. Anyway, really appreciate you guys and everybody. Big applause to the chat crew for sticking with a brother. I appreciate you sticking with your boy. I really do. And also, thanks for all the new people. Thanks to the 2 new subs. You guys are the greatest. Like, Mom, I did it. No, just. All right, no doubt. All right, listen, we made it, you guys. We made it. 4,000 subs. Congratulations to you guys. Congratulations to the channel. This is great. I don't know where to go from here. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah. Fewer people playing Call of Duty this year. We're still on rando news, and we're already 13 minutes in. We haven't even got to the tech news yet. We're getting there, you guys. I promise, we're getting there. Fewer people playing Call of Duty this year. Why? Now, you know what? Let's put a poll out. We gotta get a poll. We gotta get a poll up right now. You know what? Which do you play? Are you guys Call of Duty or Battlefield? All right, so let's start the poll. All right, so I'm a Battlefield guy. Oh, she ain't. Thank you, she ain't. She ain't with the big super chat. I appreciate you. Big coffee day today, absolutely. Cheers to you guys with the coffee. And I'm definitely gonna take this $10 and buy me a drink today. It's bartender's day today, she ain't. No coffee today. I might have a shot of Jack Daniels and a Fiddlehead IPA. That's my combo. That's my get right combo when I go into the bar. Okay, that's what your boy do. And that $10 right there, I'm giving that to a bartender today. Battlefield, 1,000,000%. Yeah, Battlefield wasn't the bigger of the 2 first-person shooters. And if you guys don't know what we're talking about right now, we're talking about first-person shooters. And I'm a Battlefield person because it's more it's more methodical. It's less frantic. Call of Duty is like, oh, shoot, bam, 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 bam. You know what? Morning coach would be Call of Duty. I'm more Battlefield. Morning Coach would definitely be a Call of Duty dude for sure. Call of Duty is like Twitch speeds, and you're going from one. Like, I like to chill and think about things for a second. I like to creep up on somebody. They don't know I'm there. You're dead. You can't creep up on people in Call of Duty. I mean, you can, but the pace is so fast that it's not really creeping. You just walked up on somebody and, with the ratchet. But I'm definitely more of a Battlefield dude because Battlefield to me seems a little more methodical. But the crew here, Call of Duty people. It seems like Call of Duty's winning that race right now. But all right, let's go on. Let's go on, you guys. But yeah, Call of Duty seeing a lot less people playing this year than normal. I think some people might be migrating over to Battlefield. I don't know. WoW gets housing. I don't know if you guys ever played WoW or World of Warcraft. I don't really play World of Warcraft anymore, but I recognize its significance in pop culture. And I used to play World of Warcraft hardcore back in the day. I don't anymore, but them getting housing I know is a big thing. So congratulations to all you guys who are out there prospecting. You logging into WoW right now. Look, what plot of land do I want? It's gone already, bro. Okay, all the bigger guilds have taken it all. Okay, stop playing. There are no more plots. Whatever plot you were plotting on, it's gone. If you didn't get there minute 1, you're done. I know how these land grabs work in video games. Multiplayer Battlefield is more strategic. Yes, absolutely, Mr. Mike. And that's why I like Battlefield more, because it's more strategic. New Battlefield just came out. That's where the cool people are. Absolutely. And that's where I will be soon, too. I haven't bought it yet. I just don't have the time to play. But once I do, once the sites are all done, after the first of the year, I will have tons of time to play video games. And that's what I'll be doing. I'll be hopping on Battlefield. I think it's Battlefield 5. What are we up to? 5? All right, what else we got here? 3D prints failed. Oh, here we go. I'm going to show you some pictures of my 3D prints. I'm talking about 3D prints here. This is maker stuff. This kind of stuff is going to be on my Rants About Making channel. That's going to be launching on the 1st. So if you guys are looking for stuff like that, look out after the 1st, and it'll be there. But this is kind of stuff I'm going to be showing on my Rants About Making channel right here. But I don't have an outlet for that yet. So guess what? You guys are going to see it. That's what time it is. You guys are going to see it. Oh, we have Battlefield 6 already? Okay, cool. All right, so here we go. This is how it started for me. I was trying to do my 3D prints to get the tech feed going, and I'm using a new like silicone type of resin that's supposed to give the prints a rubber type texture. So anyway, I've never printed with this kind of material before. It didn't go well. All the prints stuck to the bottom of my vat right here, and I had to ditch prints or clean up my vat twice and ditch prints twice yesterday. I wasted a ton of resin, but I got it on discount, so I don't feel bad. You guys know about my Black Friday deal. You guys know about that Black Friday deal. But I did that. So this thing right here is, you can see the 3 prints down there. You can see it better right here in these pictures. So those are the 3 prints that got stuck to the bottom of the vat. They weren't supposed to get stuck to the bottom. They were supposed to get stuck to the plate. And I guess my exposure time needs to be a little bit longer. That's the initial response I'm getting from this, but we'll see. And this is a little bit of what happened there. Little video I recorded of my troubles. That the fluid you see in there is IPA. It's basically rubbing alcohol, like 99% rubbing alcohol. If you let it sit on there, it'll loosen up and come off. And eventually, after like an hour of the alcohol working on it, it loosened up and they all came off, and I was able to try it again, and the same thing happened again. I will be trying it again today, but I will be using supports because I think the supports are what the problem is. The manual, not the manual, but the instructions said use supports for this particular material, but I was like, dude, I don't want supports. If it says use supports, use supports. What can I say? All right, here we go. Now that's all the Randos information. Let's go on to the tech news. Yeah, tech. And thank you for the I think this was a super thanks. Thank you so much, bro. I really appreciate you. Applause going to all the love here today, and the 4,000 subs. We have 4,000 subs today. I thought I was gonna have to advertise just a ton today to get two subs doing the live stream. We did it in the first 20 minutes. That's what's up. 15 minutes probably. We did it. All right, on to the tech news. First thing in tech we got is going to be about Android lock screen widgets. Why do I care about Android lock screen widgets, chat? I care about Android lock screen widgets because we could be getting something like this for our eInk tablets, right? Because they all, well, the Boox ones run Android, right? And we'll talk about Onyx and Boox for now for this. But some of the most popular ones use Android as an operating system, and some of these features could proliferate and find themselves on some of our devices. And a live lock screen widget would be extraordinarily cool. And then I thought, well, I can kind of do this right now with my eInk device. I mean, it's so low power that I can just keep the screen on with the widget up. But the widgets don't update live, and there's the whole thing. So maybe this will never be what I want it to be on our eInk tablets and stuff. But I think it's cool nonetheless that you can have this kind of stuff on Android devices, and it hasn't been there already. I think Apple has this with their iPhone and the iOS. But it's cool to see it come to Android. So very nice. Next thing we got up is the App Store winners. This title says AI finds its way into Apple's top apps of the year. Who cares? Let's look at the winners here, okay? Let's take a look at these winners. As far as winners go, I mean, I had never heard of these things before. Maybe a couple of them, but I don't really use them. So if you guys see apps that you recognize and you like and you do use, let me know in the chat here. Let me know in the chat. What do we got? Where are the winners? Where are the winners? Okay, here we go. Apple's top app of the year, Timo, for instance, is described as a visual AI planner that turns to-dos into plans with visual timelines. The app uses AI to break down your task into realistic schedules by estimating how long each step of a task could take, and helping you to create a plan. Meanwhile, the iPad app of the year, Detail, simplifies video editing with an auto edit AI feature that handles things like silence removal, zoom cuts, and adding titles and captions. A cultural impact winner, Storygraph, uses machine learning AI to make book recommendations based on your reading data, while another, Be My Eyes, offers an AI assistant that provides visual descriptions of real world images for blind and low vision users. In the Apple Watch app of the year, Strava, and they describe Strava as including an AI assistant that turns workout data into insights, but I use Strava for cycling, for trails and stuff. Anybody else use Strava that way? I thought that was very interesting that they described it. I've never used it in that manner, but if you guys are interested in what the other winners on the App Store are, I link all the descriptions or all of the stories in the description of this video. So if you want more information and more detail than what I'm covering here, go in the description of this video, click on the link, and it'll take you right there. Oh, The Rock, thanks, man. I really appreciate you, man. Rock, you guys are the best, man. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate you. You guys are the best. All right. So matter of fact, let's get the applause and the air horns going for the chat crew today. Without you guys, these lives would be boring as crap. It'd be a guy talking to a camera, and I mean, I don't know if you've ever done that, but that's not fun. What else we got here? Yeah, if you guys want more information, the details are in the links to the show. Like I said, everything I cover is in links in the description of the show. So if you guys want, we also have a link to the Discord in the description of the show. Speaking of a Discord, though, let's take a look at this. Discord has recaps. Did you guys know that? Oh, where is it at? Discord has recaps. Discord checkpoint is what they're calling it. Like a Spotify wrap up for the end of the year, like the YouTube wrap ups we were talking about the other day. Let's get into the details of this thing right here. We have Discord has released its first personalized end of year wrap up, cataloging just how many hours you spent chatting with friends this year. It's called Discord Checkpoint, and it's basically like Spotify wrapped for your gaming habits, but not just gaming, because we have Discord and we're not gaming in there. Although I do use Discord for gaming. I'll use it. Rolling out on December 4th, Discord Checkpoint is the voice messaging app's first ever year in review feature. Discord hasn't committed to making this an annual event going forward, stating that Checkpoint has released to celebrate the app's 10th anniversary this year. However, it has stated that plans for Checkpoint beyond 2025 are still unfolding. So I think that's safe to say we're going to start seeing this every year. You know what I mean? When you roll this out, even if it's not useful, and other apps have proven that it's not useful in some cases, but it doesn't stop them from rolling it out. And it doesn't stop them at all. What else we got here? We got another picture? Oh, there we go. All right, so this Discord Checkpoint summarizes statistics such as how many hours you spent in voice chats, which friends you talked to the most, which servers seem to be your favorite, your most used emojis, and your most frequently played games. Users can directly share their checkpoints on Discord via a share button on its final summary page, or screenshot their results to post anywhere. If you want to find out ways to check your checkpoint, like I said with the other article, this will be linked in the description of this video. You can check out how they go into detail of how you can go about doing that in this article. But yeah, check out the article with the link and get there. How many people knew about this? I had no clue this was a thing. I had no clue at all. The Rock says a lot use Strava for cycling. Yeah, a lot of people I know use Strava for cycling too. Mountain biking is another reason for using it. I use it for one-wheel trails to find out where my friends have been hitting trails at, and we use Strava for timing too, like to time each other and to see who's got the best time on one particular trail. I didn't know it checked workouts though, so I'm gonna have to check out Strava for workouts and see how that works. I mean, I guess running is a workout and cycling is a work. Never mind. It's all workouts. When I heard workout, I thought lifting weights, but all that could be considered workouts, so that's cool. What else do we have here? We have Windows runtime or run dialog box gets an update. So let's take a look at that. Where is that at? Oh boy, the Windows. There we go. After 30 years, Microsoft is redesigning the Run Dialog box on Windows 11, now with an updated modern UI for the first time. Let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. And so there's their runtime box right there. And let's take a look at the details. Microsoft looks to be updating the Windows Run Dialog box for the first time in 30 years. In the latest Windows preview build, a new Run box UI has been discovered by Phantom Firth on X, which features a modern interface design that matches Microsoft's current fluid design language and is more consistent with the rest of the Windows 11 design language. Microsoft describes the new Run dialog box as the modern Run interface, which is optional and can be toggled on or off via Windows settings. That means that if you don't like it, you can switch back to the older Run box interface. Why would you do that? That thing looks crazy. If that's what you prefer, though, I won't yuck your yum. The company just did add dark mode to the classic Run dialog box as well. So you can change the dialog box, the old one, to dark mode, which is interesting. I didn't know they did that. The modern Run box is a lot larger, which a larger text entry field and a recent commands list that appears above the text box. The new interface also shows app icons when it finds a match, which is nice, which is a nice touch, says the reviewer here. Unfortunately, the new Run box is still hidden in the latest preview builds and hasn't yet been announced by Microsoft. This means that it's not actually functional yet, but the company is actively working on it and is something we'll likely see come in the near future because the company's showing these previews in beta builds of the operating system. So this is something that's coming, and I think it's cool. I think they should change all of their legacy operating system elements to their new design. Like, I don't know, when you go into certain advanced settings in Windows, all of that nice shiny stuff goes away and you're back into Windows 95 again. You know what I mean? Which is okay because I'm familiar with that. No big deal. But to people who aren't used to that, it could be jarring. It could be jarring. I had a problem with Strava being inconsistent with distances when I was running, says Dr. Ling. Yeah, Strava isn't the most accurate, but it's the best that I've seen yet, to be honest with you. If you know of something else that's good, Dr. Ling, let me know. What else we got here? We got glasses free 3D viewing. Let's check out that. So scientists developed a glasses-free 3D system with a little help from AI. This is not like the on eyeball contact lens that we were talking about three weeks ago now, where there was a really small screen on a contact that would show you 4K visuals, right, on a really big screen. This is different in that it's showing 3D visuals without the use of 3D glasses, but the screen itself is going to have special qualities that will allow you to see things in slight 3D. It didn't, from what I got from this article, the 3D seemed to not be like this total immersive 3D like what you might be thinking, but just 3D enough to give you some dimension to what you're looking at on a regular looking screen, which I think is a definite advancement. So let's take a look at the details here. Watching 3D movies and TV shows is a fun and exciting experience where images leap out of the screen. To get this effect, you usually have to wear a special pair of glasses, but that could soon be a thing of the past as scientists have developed a new display system that delivers a realistic 3D experience without the need for any eyewear. The main reason for why we've waited so long for a screen like this is a tough physics rule called the Space Bandwidth Product, the SP or SBP. To get a perfect 3D image, you need a big screen, the space, and a wide viewing angle, the bandwidth. So the picture looks good even when you turn your head. Unfortunately, according to the rule, you can't have both at the same time. I didn't know about this rule. That's very interesting. You have a screen big. You have the screen big. Wow, that's weird. The viewing angle shrinks. If you increase the viewing angle, the TV must get smaller. This gets very complicated, you guys. I didn't know the explanation was this complicated. But let's take a look at what we can expect to see. Because I thought me reading this was going to be a little more straightforward, but it's not. So let's go ahead and take a look at the video. Now, this doesn't do anything for us either, to be honest. It looks like just a 3D model being turned on a screen, if I'm being honest. All right. The AI tracks eye movement in real time and only sends the perfect 3D light field directly to the viewer's eyes. The system does not waste light by sending it everywhere because it adapts to the user's head position and eye movements in real time. No special optical devices are needed, just a stack of 3 LCD panels, a sensor to track the viewer's head and eye position, and the AI program, a deep learning network that calculates the pattern needed on the screen to emit the correct light field. To prove their prototype works, the team tested it with detailed computer-generated scenes and real-world photos. They confirmed it provided a viewing angle of more than 100 degrees and a complete 3D experience, meaning the image was clear and adapted perfectly to the user moved their head, eyes, and changed focus. The next step for the researchers is to refine their AI system and upgrade the technology to handle several viewers at once. So I guess it only adapts to one person's eye movements and head and whatnot. So they're trying to get it to adapt to multiple people's eye movements and head, so it can work properly. Very interesting stuff, though. We're getting close to 3D visuals without glasses, and yeah, I thought we were there already, to be honest with you, but it's good to see that we're getting there. Good to see that we're getting there. The Rock says they had glasses free 3D on the Nintendo 3DS. Right. There was lots of different kinds of glassesless 3D. And like I said, I thought we were there already, but clearly not for this kind of accuracy and depth. Do you guys remember the not the 3DS, but you guys remember the what was the Game Boy 3D? It was like a Game Boy that was all red. It came with a stand and big goggles. It was trash, but I bought it like a dummy. It didn't work at all. It gave me headaches. I get motion sickness. I'm sure I've talked about motion sickness enough. Dramamine, keep it on me all the time. All right, what else we got here? I think that's it. Nope, one last one. We got one last tech story here, you guys. Alexa. So Alexa Plus will summon a movie scene for you, and Prime Video will stream it. I thought this was cool. You know what used to do this? Google Assistant used to do this. I used to be able to say to my Google Assistant, hey, start the last movie I was playing at the 30-minute mark. And it would just do it. I'm like, wow. Anyway, now you can't even ask it to, remind you of something. It just doesn't even know what it's doing anymore, which I think is just wild. But anyway, Alexa seemingly knows how to do these things. So let's get into the details. On Wednesday, Amazon announced the launch of an AI-powered feature for the Fire TV that lets you ask Alexa to find a film moment and then will have Prime Video play it. Instead of digging for the title or clip yourself, you can describe details like the actor's name, characters, quotes, or a sequence and tell Alexa to jump to that specific part. According to Amazon, you can say a phrase such as jump to the scene where Violet first meets Richard at the bar, or jump to the Ozdust ballroom scene and Wicked with Glinda. Alexa Plus will summon it and it'll actually play on Prime Video. Using AI, Alexa Plus mines film captions gleaned from Prime Video X-ray feature to find what you're looking for. So if you guys don't know about the Prime Video X-ray feature, it's an awesome feature that when you're using Prime, I cast stuff from my phone to my TV using Prime, and it gives you updated information on what's happening in the scene, like what actors are in the scene, other little tidbits and facts and things like that too. It's a good time. I like it. It's a good companion to watching a movie. Subscribers will need an Amazon Prime account. We got here. Subscribers will need an Amazon Prime account with titles that are either included or purchased from Prime Video. The new feature will pull scenes from thousands of movies. Amazon said it plans to add more films and index scenes, and the company aims to roll the feature out for TV shows as well. So this is cool. I like this. Anything that makes getting to where I want to get to faster without having to type something in. That's the bane of my existence with internet watching on the TV. I mean, my Google Chromecast, I can speak into it and it'll just do stuff, right? So that helps. But for the actual TV software, they all need microphones in the controllers now. Come on, chill out. Or the TVs need to come with microphones. All this typing, why are we typing stuff now? This is dumb. Yeah, that's my two takes on TVs and all of them need voice recognition. I think this new feature though, a very cool feature. It might prompt me to start using Alexa more than I do now, which is none at all. All right, everybody. That's all the tech stories for today. Let's get into the eInk. We're going to get that outro. I got to amend that with that little. I got to get that little. That's the piece la resistance right there. That's the piece la resistance. That little bit at the end that. Okay, anyway, moving on. eInk news. Or let's get to the chat before we do that. You're not alone, Dr. Ling. Not enough people dislike 3D that they just made the 2DS. No, the 2DS 3D was bad. And none of the current 2-screen retro handhelds do 3D. More of a party trick than anything. Absolutely. That's why I think this could be cool. Because if they're using a regular looking screen to give you 3D, even if it's one person, I think think of phones. You know what I mean? That would be kind of cool. Still have my 3DS and all the games. Still getting headaches too. Awesome. No. Oh, it was the Game Boy. What was that Game Boy called? I forgot what that 3D Game Boy was called. It's gonna kill me. But anyway, moving on. eInk news we got here. New Kindle Scribe launch date. Oh, let's get the applause. Thank goodness. It's about time. I'm so excited. This is the only device I'm pulling the trigger on as soon as I haven't pulled the trigger on a device that if someone's launched. I don't know how long it's been since I pulled the trigger. Day one, as soon as I heard it, I'm like there with the pre-order. That's never been really me with eInk devices. This will be though. I want this Scribe so bad. The only problem is I can only get one and I don't know which one to get. Color or black and white, front light or no front light. I don't know. Oh, The Rock. Oh, snap, The Rock coming through. What's up, The Rock? I appreciate you, bro. Oh, we already got to The Rock on that. I just saw it again. Like, oh, snap. Virtual Boy. There we go, The Rock. The Virtual Boy. That thing was so garbage. Oh, my goodness. Let's look at that thing real quick. The Virtual Boy was virtual garbage. Holy cow, this thing was so bad. Chat, it was so bad. It needed its own stand. You couldn't just have it and use it. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. That thing cost a grip, too. It was way more than $99 when it first launched. That thing was... Oh, Virtual Boy for Nintendo Switch 2. Oh, that's not the original Virtual Boy. Oh, that's a Switch 2 adaptation of the Virtual Boy. There we go. There that nasty thing is. Holy cow. That thing was atrocious. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this thing cost a grip when it launched, and it was so bad. It was just no color, no black and white. It was just all red lines. Everything was made of red lines. It was so bad. Oh, there we go. Oh. It was, chat, it's so bad. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Okay, we're getting out of that. My bad. I didn't mean to take you down memory lane like that. That was crazy. But yeah, oh my goodness. Not good. But the new Kindle Scribe launch. Let's get back to the exciting stuff. Where are we at with that? So, new Kindle Scribe launch. And it's going to be launching on the 10th. I think Aaron told me this yesterday in yesterday's live. I did not think you had information that was like, I didn't think you were, I thought you were just saying, oh yeah, that's going to be coming. I had no idea that was a set date. So thanks, Aaron, for that tidbit. I should have taken it more seriously. I just didn't know in what context you meant it. We're ending this Battlefield Call of Duty poll. Man, Call of Duty won that poll. Even though the numbers are down this year. I guess Battlefield still isn't all that popular. How are the numbers down for Call of Duty? Interesting. That's a shell that you slot the Switch into to relive the Virtual Boy. Actually cool. You can colorize the old Virtual Boy games on the Switch. Now that is cool. The Virtual Boy itself wasn't cool, but that adaptation is kind of cool. I use Strava for cycling, says Mr. Mike. That's cool. I haven't used Strava for anything other than One Wheel, so I'm going to have to check the Strava app and see what all they got available. Apparently, it's a pretty cool app that does a whole lot of stuff, so I'm going to check it out. Yeah, I don't know which one, chat. Let's get into poll. Let's get into another poll. Which scribe should I get? Which scribe should I get, chat? Should I get black and white, no front light? All right, black and white front light. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I care about the black and white without front light. Or with front light. That might... Oh, no. Oh, that's a bad poll. Oh, boy. Can we end that poll? End poll. All right, here we go. Let's start this poll up again. Can I copy this? Oh, that's cool. All right, so black and white, no front light. Black and white with front light. Or the color variant. I don't know which one I should get. Start poll. Okay, so which one you guys think? Oh snap, Philly. Did you come to hang? She's in the window. Can I? Philly didn't come to hang out with me when I was trying to celebrate. Now she wants to come in here and hang out in the window. Philly, you need to clean your face. I don't know. Gee, Philly, clean your face, cat. What is going on with you? My cat does not like cleaning her face at all. Yeah, which one you guys think? Wow. 5 votes all say color. Dang. Okay, chat, no doubt. Aaron said he's gonna get both black and white, and black and white with front light and the color with front light. Black and white with front light would be nice. If I get the black and white one, I think I'll get the black and white without front light. If I do that, I wish I could get 2 as well, man. That would be so nice. If I send, you know what? If I get this Palma sent out of here, I might be able to do it. You should lick her face for her. I would normally get a Kleenex or something and clean her face, but why? She needs to learn how to do this. Like? I can be her mom, I guess, and clean it like you know how your mom used to do. Get in there with your finger, get the crust out your eye. I can't do that to her. She'll mess around and give me the paps, and I don't want to get papped up. It's too early in the morning. I am so looking forward to this Kindle though. Let's take a look at what the stats read like on here. This is the 3rd generation Kindle Scribe. We got starting out without a front light 430, with a front light 480, the color variant with front light 630. What else we got here? I mean, we got the 11-inch screen. Bam, there we go. Here we go. These are the stats right here. Here we go. 40%. They say a 40% jump in power here, or 40% faster when writing or turning pages. Let's go ahead and read this. After unveiling the newest Kindle Scribe and its first ever color Kindle Scribe in September, Amazon announced on Thursday that the devices will be available to purchase starting December 10th. The new Kindle Scribe has a larger 11-inch glare-free display, is just 5.4 millimeters thick, and weighs only 400 grams. It's also 40% faster than when writing or turning pages. Amazon says it features a new texture molded glass to improve the friction when the pen glides across the screen to make it feel like you're writing on paper. The device also comes with a new quad-core chip, more memory, and the company's latest Oxide display technology to make everything feel smoother. If you guys are interested in that new Oxide display technology, I have a video on my channel describing that to a T, if you're interested in the details of that. There are 2 versions of the Kindle Scribe, one with a front light system and one without. Kindle Scribe with a front light will be available December 10th, starting at $500. The version without a front light will be available early next year, for $429. So we getting the one without a front light first. That's what's launching on the 10th, and the color one with front light. So that's interesting. As for Kindle Scribe Color Soft, Amazon says it features display technology that creates colors that are soft and don't hurt your eyes like an LCD display. The company also developed a new rendering engine that enhances the color and ensures writing is fast and natural. Plus, the Kindle Scribe Color Soft provides weeks of battery life, Amazon notes. The Color Soft will be $629 and available on the 10th. Yeah, the color one is probably what I'll get. The thing is, for me, honestly, you guys, the thing is for me, my dream go-to black and white device right now I want is a Note Max. I really want the Note Max a lot. I want it really bad. Yeah, it's overwhelming. Everyone's like, get the color device. I will be getting the color. The Note Max is for black and white. The Note Max will do it for me, and I'm definitely getting the Note Max. So that's going to be my black and white device. I don't really need to get a black and white Color Soft. But I don't have a good color device because I am disgusted with the Note devices. I gotta tell you guys, I'm disgusted with what Onyx does with the Note devices. They're our only option though. It's like, that's why I have them, because there is no other color note taking option that's good. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they have the market in a chokehold. There's no options until now. Now I'm hoping that they give us some productivity tools with this Kindle, this 3rd generation Kindle. I hope they give us some productivity tools. Panos, don't let me down, bro. Don't let me down, bro. Please. Like, come on. Don't. I've been telling the chat crew for so long that you're the guy to change this whole landscape. You're the dude. Who cares about the Big Lebowski? You're the dude. Panos. You're the guy. You get it done. You get it done. Remarkable Period Pro, that's a color note taker. Yeah. Comment. Come on, Engadget. An entire paragraph describing the screen could have been done in one word, eInk. I feel like they would have just put K3 outright if it was. Maybe it's Amazon's version of K3. Well, I know they're doing something different because they always do. Even when the Kindle Color Scribe launched, they were doing that was the first device with the oxide screen. When they switched from doing I forgot what the material they were using before they went to the oxide backplanes. Oh, it's definitely Kaleido. I mean, it's definitely Kaleido 3, but they could be doing something interesting with it. Who knows? And all Kaleido ain't created equal. So, the new Kindle will be remarkable, like with the tools. I don't think so, Aaron. I don't see Panos doing that. I don't. Aaron, you're gonna be pleasantly surprised. You're gonna be pleasantly surprised, Aaron. For sure. So one other thing I wanted to mention too, on this note, where we're talking about eInk stuff, is I will be putting, and I'm not sure if anyone here is one of the people who. There's been a few people who reached out to me. Some back in the day that I kind of dismissed because I just wasn't prepared to do anything about it. But more recently, I'm in a position to do something about it. So I'm like, I can. A lot of people have been wanting me to sell the nib sleeves, the hollowed out nib sleeves that I'm using for ceramic. And I'm going to start selling those on the site. So they'll be up on the site today. Mr. Mike says the device features a new sharp oxide NGO display panel, enabling faster refresh rates, more accurate, vibrant colors. Also, the first color Kindle to use this technology. It's not the first Kindle to use that technology, because the IGZO Kindle or IGZO technology is in the Kindle Color Scribe. It might be the first scribe, the Kindle Scribe, to use it, but it's definitely not the first Kindle to use it, because that same technology is in the Kindle Color Soft. Dr. Lane says she get the same vibes as Aaron, like it being like a remarkable. I don't think so. I think that's the current state of Scribe. I think that's the current state of the Scribe. But I think when this new Scribe launches, they're changing everything. It's not gonna be that way. I'm so excited. I am so excited. So excited for this. Yeah, the IG. Oh, I'm just saying what Amazon is saying. Yeah, no, I get that, Mr. Mike. I'm just saying that statement that it's the first Kindle to use it, that's not a true statement, because the Kindle having that technology is what prompted me to do the video I made on that technology. And that's what sent me down the rabbit hole of figuring out it was the same technology that was in the Note Air 4C. So the Note Air 4C and the Kindle Color Scribe, the Note Air 4C was Onyx's first device with the oxide backplane. The Kindle's Color Soft was the first device from Amazon with the oxide backplane. Interesting stuff though. Let's go ahead and close this poll out. Everyone says I should get the color device. So yeah, I'll go. I'm going to pull the trigger on the color device. That's the one I wanted to get anyway. I just want to see what you guys thought. But the color device is definitely the one I'm going to get. But anyway, I'm going to start selling sleeves on the website, on the Rants About Tech website, for people, because a lot of people have reached out to me in the past. Were like, this is too hard for me to do. Could you do it for me? Which is what prompted me to start the website anyway. And then shortly after that, people were asking me, I can't hollow it out. If I had the hollowed out thing, I could, put the nib in. And I'm like, yeah, that's hard. But because people have been reaching out to me lately, like, could you sell me the sleeve? Because I have a nib already, and I can save myself some money just by using my own nib and just putting it into the sleeve, because the sleeve is what the hard part of this whole thing is, getting a ceramic nib in a standard Wacom EMR sleeve. But yeah, so I'm going to start selling those on the site. So those will be up on the site before the end of the day today. And there are a few people who are subscribers to the channel that are looking forward to that. And to you guys, it'll be up. I already got one. It's been wild. It's been wild. I never thought that people would want that. But yeah, it's been really wild. It's been really wild. So, and because of that too, if I'm going to start selling empty sleeves on the site, I may as well just start selling filled plastic sleeves. So I may just start. I would be the only person manufacturing plastic sleeves in the plastic nibs in the continental U.S. That makes me laugh and chuckle. That can't be true. That can't be true, but it would be if I did. I may just start making plastic nibs and selling them. And if I get into a rhythm, man, I might just go to Amazon. Stop playing. I can undercut the competition on Amazon. Who knew? Who knew? All right. Last thing we got up on the eInk tip is going to be about what do we got? We got a video from Jeff Moss. I like this. It's a really short video. Let's check it out, you guys. And it's talking about AI, which I don't fully understand. So maybe you guys can help me out with it. All right, here we go.
Own distinct.
Oh boy. Oh, where's my? I did. I almost broke my mouse. I almost did. All right, here we go. 4,000 subs. 4,000 subs, chat. Who knew? Who knew? Jeff knew. Jeff's like, I knew that a long time ago, bro. I knew that a long time ago. All right, here we go.
Minis where I do. Welcome. This is Mossman's Minis, where I do one and only one really cool eInk note-taking feature per episode.
How many of you guys use AI features in your eInk devices?
AI is deeply integrated into this device, and I want to hastily point out, for people that don't want to use AI, you can actually use this device without using any of the AI functionality, and it's still excellent. But the integration is special as well, and no device maker in the eInk space has integrated AI as well as this particular device. And in particular, while there are custom queries, there are.
I know this is the AI thing, and you know what though? On a side note, real quick, I actually like the design of this device. I talk crap about the company, but I do like the design of the device. You see them thin bezels? I like it. I didn't even realize it looked this good. I just shunned it right away because I just don't like the name of the company. But I probably should not dismiss it so readily. Anyway, let's go ahead and finish the video. Oh, I'll put a poll up too. If you guys use AI on your eInk tablets, let me know. Yay or nay? Yay or nay? I don't, and I've never seen a reason to, but Jeff's got me maybe thinking about reconsidering that.
Are built all throughout the UI of the device. There's also, in a number of places, the ability to create your own custom query that exists here in what they call Paper or the note-taking app. It exists in the Learning app as well. So basically what I have here is I've written out about apples, and I've just talked about how there's different kinds and listed about 4 of them.
Now,
so I'm going to show an example of an AI query that I created that will allow me to kind of explore this further. So I'm going to go ahead and expand.
Yeah. Thanks, Dr. Ling. I appreciate you supporting my irrational
and
disgust.
You can see some of my preset
I need the support.
queries
Thank
there.
you.
You can have up to 5 of them. Now I have one here on top. You can't read the entire title because it's broken off, but it says find similar concepts. Let's go ahead and run that query, like so. And we're just going to look at the current page. You can also look at all pages.
So this is where I get lost at in the video, because is he saying I'm using AI to find similar context as the context that I have written on this page, and he's written, or he's set up an AI script that would do that for him?
Or pick up to 5 individual pages to look at as well. It'll only look at 5 pages in total, regardless of how you do it. But we're going to focus on the current page. I'm going to click confirm. It's going to go ahead and submit it to the chatbot. And then in just a moment, it's going to give us some similar concepts to consider.
Oh, so he wrote something down on the page and then asked AI to give him similar concepts as to the concepts he had written on the page. Am I getting that right, chat?
And give it just a second. And here we go. So it's talking about different types of oranges, grapes, bananas, and pears. So this is an example of where you can create your own distinct AI query that's exactly what you want to get, and to give you relevant information.
Yeah, I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. I don't know what just happened, and I want to know what just happened. And also, I want to know how AI can be useful on these tablets if you guys use it. I don't use AI on the tablets because I haven't found a useful way to do it. It doesn't seem like, if I wrote something and I could say things like, hey, based off what I've written here, can I say things like change this into an article format? Can it take a bulleted list and change it into an article format, or take an article and turn it into a bulleted list? You know what I mean? Like, maybe something like that would be useful for me. Or maybe if I could query AI on other things in the note, like, all right, show me where I wrote about barnacles. You know what I mean? And then it just pulls up all your barnacle, but that's a search. So I guess, you wouldn't need AI for that. I don't know. I struggle to figure out how to use it, even though I want to. On my eInk tablet would be a great place to have it. I just don't know how to use it on it. You know what I mean?
Nobody else does anything like this. And just to kind of show this in action a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and click on the AI query and then click on Customize. And now I have the ability to write the title of the AI query, and then down below is where I'll indicate what I want the query to do. That's it. It's as simple as that. So they're very easy to set up, very powerful, and they'll do whatever it is that you want it to do. And that is your mini.
I like the idea. I really do. I like the idea of using AI on these devices. I just don't know how to go about doing it, and that's what I want to do. Philly, are you gonna come over? No. Are other cats coming in too? No. Okay, never mind. All right, you guys. Yeah, I want to know how to use it. I just don't know how to use it, and that's been a thing. But I want to. Let's go to the poll, see what we got. So we got 6 votes on the poll. We got 17% say I do, 83% say I don't. So I seem to be not alone in my non-use of AI on the tablets. I want to, chat. I really do. I want to learn how to use AI on these devices because I think it's a great place to have it, but I just don't know how. All right, everybody, that's going to be the show today. Man, we almost made an hour perfect on that. I really appreciate you guys. Join me next week. Don't forget about Monday. I'm going to have an interview that I'm going to record Monday on the show live with Brandon Boswell. We won't be live, so it won't be an interview with him live, but we're going to record the interview before the live, and then I'll replay it back on the live. So look forward to that, and be here if you want to see that content. Aaron also did a video with Brandon Boswell talking about his new bit of software playlist. So if you're interested in that, check out Aaron's channel. He has that information there. But I'm gonna do my own style of interview over here. I'm gonna ask the hard questions. The hard questions like, you use ceramic, bro? No. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. This has been Rants About Tech Live. Oh man, did the music go out already? More outro music. This has been Rants About Tech Live. We do this Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to kind of whenever. Usually we set this for an hour long, but sometimes we go over. Not a lot, but sometimes we do. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit the like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. In the description of this video, we have a Discord link where you can join the Discord and continue these conversations there if you like, or start your own conversations. You do what you like, unless you like gang banging, okay? Let's see how many brothers leave us hanging. All right, anyway, we got that for you down there. Like I said, don't forget to join Monday show. It's going to be great. But let's get to the chat crew here. We got eInk. We got Aaron. We got Dr. Ling. We got Alex is here today. We got Dialog. We got Mr. Mike. I think I said eInk, but we're going to say eInk again. We got super thanks from Aaron, Dialog, and eInk as well. So thank you guys for that. Let's get the applause going for that. And what else we got? CJ was here today. We got BM. And if I didn't get you, we get you next time. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will see you all next week. Enjoy your weekend. Until then, take care.